you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all them uppercats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You going from the dog with some bum. Alright, they go to click, 911. All over some dump. Ain't that some? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Tried to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. Come on, the mic, yeah, characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rings so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put them in the stand. You keep off, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood's thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you'll the rest. But it's hard to digest with the size of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. It's got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Can do now.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Katie York set to get this one started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Let's say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them the loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Packers first down.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Escapes the pocket. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He's looking deep once again. That finds Pittman complete. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard
line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, catch man. 7 Pirates, Mustang 19, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's going deep. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Ready.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. He won't be able to get past the line very quickly, Brock. They're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
That's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stop at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
18, 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. this. Gets the first and more. Racing down the left side. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Mendoza the hurry up here.
52 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
19 tight. 19, go.
Second and 10, back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his body, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Pulling 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
7-yard pickup.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Vikings finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. I'm not quite sure what was coming next. It would be that same strategy they employed. I guess so. Until that defense proves it can stop it.
We're going to tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. Setting him on the dive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4.
Let's go now.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Mendoza the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for the Packers. First down.
Love with it on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Play fake, it's Love. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. First down.
A gain of 6.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
14 yards. That's another Packers first down.
Once more, it's Love. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Setting up the running back screen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. He's
specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Ready. Right. Ready.
Throwing again. Love. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to love that, partner, as Love slides down after picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot on it.
Come on, set. Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Going deep here for the end zone. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers break the tie here in the first. Christian Watson with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Vikings 7.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Fields this one at the 3. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
1st and 10.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's go now. 76. Ready.
Here's a design run. They're across the 40. Nice run here. And this is going to be down there. Looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
That's another Vikings first down.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Packers on top early. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. And get lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as a defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down. Katie York now on for the field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get on it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Watson coming in motion right. Now Love on the play fake. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Here we go. Here we go. Clock 40. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Cut down the field, Golden. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
It's a gain of 23
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Able to drive that pile about a yard. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
Love from the gun. Completed over the middle. Ooh, got him close to the line to gain. Down to the 25, 3rd and maybe a yard.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
He's got it complete to Reed. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now lead by 10. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers drive their lead to 11.
Vikings 10.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
Now throw to start the drive. Forced out to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces a throwaway.
And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get past the line of scrimmage.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Check. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
3rd and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Jack Fox getting the call here to punt on 4th down. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And this is a tough one. He's got his own 2-yard line for the loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 2-yard line.
Out of his end zone. Love. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
Makes it 3rd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Ready. Blue strike. Drill green. Ready.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. Krabs has it. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately, the Jimmies and Joes, in double coverage of that tight end, couldn't get it done.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Needle blue. Red, cycle. Black, ultra. 6, mega. 5.
Thrown on first down, Love. Caught by his back. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. A 6-yard pick.
Shotgun now for Love.
2nd and 4.
This is caught inside the 15.
Strike, black. That black shot. Smash, red. Green jack. Hut.
Working inside the red zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Sneak it's long. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Jacobs. And he's across. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers both racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers push their lead to 18.
Vikings 10.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And the return man is hauled down. And the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? We've got a flag down. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Right here. Ready? Like 79 Broncos. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
It's a gain.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just...
He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings make it an 11-point ball game. On now is York to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Six. Mega. Ready. Blue. Red. Cycle. Set.
Here's Love. Inside, pulled in by Pittman. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offensive line fast.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
To the air with Love. Complete on the slant to Watson. But he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
1st down, Green Bay.
Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Back to the air. Love. That's low and bounces short of his man. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Packers send out their punting unit. He has it at the 22. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half.
At their own 30-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 now from the 30. With that play clock getting perilously close to 0, Kevin O'Connell calls for a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. There he goes, right sideline. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
I think he'll take his highlights however. He can get one handoff, pin out, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
York now for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Again to throw on 2nd. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they produced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Flying down the middle with Chandler. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready? Let go.
They'll stick with Chandler. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. So 20 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Ready?
They give up the gut to Chandler. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
18 Rattler.
3rd down from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense up to the line fast.
1st down. First and 10 at the 13-yard
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Come on, come on.
Throwing from the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
There are times the quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Gotta keep this one and go. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
A tie in baseball, Kate, well, we know it goes to the runner. A tie at the line of scrimmage on a sneak, well, in this case, it goes to the defense.
Got it. Ready?
Options are open here, and this is second and inches. Chandler, and he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground, he's just been a difference maker.
Work good on the play action. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. To kick this one away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Play action. Love. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Putting the tight end in motion. A second down throw here for Love. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go now. You don't move. Ready.
Throw here, third down. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to Charlie loose, incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And that brings up fourth and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10.
Let's go now.
First play is a design run. Sent out of bounds after a pickup of 6. Second and 4 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Quarterback run here. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. Shot sends him to the ground. Only a yard on the pick So that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Jack Fox will kick it away. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, ready, cut.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Set. Yellow, 43. Ready?
1st down, and they go right back to it. And it'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Love out of the shotgun. He rolls to his right. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. No luck on a look to his back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Red, blue, yellow. Check, cut.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's go. 45. What?
Love now off the play action. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Black ultra. Down. Boom. Steal. Black. Set.
Loves to throw again. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jaden Reed, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Set.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And this is another incompletion. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. That can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on. Hey.
They'll throw it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Packers going with a dime set to get this 3rd down stop.
65, get it. Go.
3rd and long for him here. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Look at him, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. A quick throw completed out to the left. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. York tacks on that extra point. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game. On now is York to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Dallas Turner picks it off. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. Sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth line efficiently. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to work and do some serious damage.
Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Love back to it after the pick. It's cut right side by Watson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing, it's Love. Dumped off to his running back. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Chased out to his right. He's going to call himself. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Love from the gun. Back here from the target, it's Watson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It goes to the hurry up here.
19 yards. That's another Packers.
Love now on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
Loss on the play.
It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd. Here's Love. That's Reed on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here we go.
Love on 3rd and short. He got his man. It's Golden. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards. That's another Packers.
Takes the handoff. Now Love. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there.
And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers cut the lead down to 10.
Packers 35.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him out.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning run just yet. They're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Ready.
We're drawing up for him. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Katie York now on for the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
A 58-yard attempt.
Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. So the Vikings sending out the field goal team here. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
58-yard attempt.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Kid, any way you look at it, any script you were going to write for a comeback, it started with the field goal. They had to have that right there, and they don't. So you can rip up that script. Not sure there's enough time remaining to find a way to win.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. To the air with Love. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
They'll try it left with Chandler. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Chandler again.
This coordinator trying to show some trust and belief in his offense. Run after a negative run, well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Now we give to Chandler. Same guy, same results. He's brought it up for a 2nd time. That's going to bring him to 4th down.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down. Cade York on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
His kick is good at the ends, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged in midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So it's a win for the Vikings. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.